Hi everyone, I am Rahul Subhash Nair. I'm a student of Leeds Beckett University. So hope you all are doing well in this pandemic situation. Stay safe. So we are now just completed our fifth week, and the classes are going well. So after completing this week, we are just need to submit our assignments for the module marketing hospitality. So here I'm talking some relevant information regarding what I have presented in the PPT, the presentation which I have already submitted. So I think first of all we must know that the hospitality is a broadway industry, and the opportunities are also very high rather than comparing with the other sectors. But nowadays this pandemic situation affected our area lots, but by I think with a little bit of time it's all will be recovered. So right now I'm just talking some informations regarding the branding. First of all, you must need to know what was your branding, or what is specifically meaning, or what are the introduction, what are the objectives, what are the aims, what you must be included, uh, or what was your specific taste regarding the branding. Okay, so these are the some specific tips you must need to know before you're getting into the uh, particular topic. So that's a main thing you must be included while you are talking with the uh, branding or branding theories. Okay, so first, what about the hospitality industry? Hospitality industry, as you must need to know that hospitality industry is a broad category of the field that comes under the specific industries, and which that includes the lodging, recreations, travels, and tourism, food and drink, and specific planning, the theme, transportation, and flight service and others. Not only these items, but also there are specific items, because hospitality is a prime sectors of the every business, or it's a part of a firm. Okay, so it is over the past two decades that this industry have an enormous growth, and the development also has out the space the global economy. So as you all can understand, what about the wide varieties, or the what are the opportunities of the hospitality industry, rather than comparing with some others. Right now I'm not comparing this item, so but I'm frankly talking the matter. Okay, so after this hospitality industry, you must need to know the what about branding theories. Okay, because it's one of the essential items in hospitality. So, what is branding theory? Branding theories and means branding theories are ideas and concepts that sets brand, and that which give an image to an organization. Okay, so the use of various branding concept theory that organization can keep up their image and add to their brand value as well. Okay, so you must need what was branding theories. Okay, so the branding theories was also an important essential element in the part of the marketing hospitality. And next we are getting into the evolution of the branding theory. In evolution, what do you mean the evolution of the branding theory? The evolution of the branding theory pick up here. The word brand is derived from the word brander, that referring to branding of the cattle. Okay, been seen in the design of pub sign during the time of the Shakespeare in UK. Okay, then I think you must understand what I mentioned here regarding the topic. The industrial revolutions also contributed towards the development of ideas of branding, and in it includes the various micro factors that enabled the companies to lay foundations of modern brand strategy. Okay, So this was the brief explanation regarding the branding theory. Okay, so what are the branding theory includes? What are the contents they include in the branding theory? So the branding equity includes the concept of branding attractiveness, branding association, and brand loyalty, brand preference, and brand preparation also. Okay, so these are the main essential things which includes in the branding equity theory. The main things are the attractiveness, the branding association. These are the specific elements which you must need to keep in your mind uh, when you are handling with the branding equity theory. Yeah, this is a small explanation or small brief introduction regarding that. So now we are getting into the marketing communication theory. Okay, so what do you mean? What are you referring with this marketing communication? Marketing communication is all about the communicating with the customer or any other representative with their long term. Okay, so here that represents the communication between the customers and the uh, business firm or the employer, whatever it may be. That's the main communication theory, because you must need to satisfy the customer, or you must need to hear out what the customers need and how to cope up with the situation. Like that, you must need a proper communication channel with the second one. And we are now getting into the branding perception theory. What's branding perception theory? Branding perception theory is all about the idea understanding what the brand, but that means you must need to idea overall idea about what's a brand, or what are the specific things which are inside the process happening. Okay, so in simply we are telling that it's an idea understanding what behind the brand, what's behind the brand. That must be your point where you are discussing about the branding perception theory. Okay, and the consumer have an understanding and idea about the brand, and what make the perception of consumers about the brand. That's a very brief explanation regarding the branding perception theory. Hope you understand it, I think. Then again, the consumer decision making theory. Yeah, what is consumer decision making theory? The theory is all about the approach of the consumers before the actual purchase is done, the decision and factors related with it. Yeah, it's also very common factors while we need to keep it in your mind while you're handling with the branding. So the consumer decision making theory, what I told you that this is a theory all about the purchasing the approaches, okay, of the consumer before the actual purchase is done in the decision or the factors that are related with it. Okay, so this was the brief, depends upon the topic. Okay, so again I'm getting into the problem recognition theory. What do you mean by the problem recognition theory? What are the uses of the problem recognition theory? I will tell you in the brief also. The problem recognition theory is all about the identifying the issue. So you first of all you must need to identify what's the problem, or how you can complete, or how you can discuss this matter, or how you can clear the situation, tough situation. And it's all about the accepting the issues also. Okay, so it's based on the fault that issue problem indication the theory is determined. So this is a small brief explanation regarding what's the problem recognition theory. Hope you all understand this topic also. Okay, so it's not a much more need to discuss, but it's also part of this branding. Then buying behavior theory. So what does this specifically indicates, the buying behavior theory? Okay, I will tell you. The consumer buying behavior is all about the fact that consumer buy in the point of the time involved their decision making. Okay, so the buying theory is a point out the behavioral approach of the consumer also. And It comes out the buying and the relevance the international hospitality industry. The buying behavior is influenced by some factors that earning the capacity of the people also. It's also a simple topic because we must keep into our mind that how it's been influenced or what are the capacity of the people. That's also an important thing is in the buying behavior theory. And in the uh, PowerPoint presentation I submitted one chart regarding how the process happening. Okay, and I am now getting into the some of the important parts of the branding. uh, what are the elements of the branding for? So as an working in the hospitality industry, or you are getting into the hospitality sector, you must need to be keeping your mind regarding the what are the elements of the branding, because it's also an essential one. uh, but in this presentation I can talk around 20 to 25 minutes regarding, so I'm just concluding this matter in these small words. That's why I'm just passing the topics very quickly. Okay, so branding elements, or the elements of the branding, I'm getting into it. Branding is a huge area of the study that includes the different aspects. So the branding is a huge area, it's a vast area of the study that includes some aspects, different aspects, the various of the aspects. Okay, so it's also an essential one. Branding helps the people to recognize also informations, and also help to identify the on its time. Okay, the other elements are such as theme also. So this was one of the important points in the branding, so you must keep in your mind. So why it is imperative that international hospitality brand focus on branding? Why it's very important for the international hospitality brands focus on branding? Because as we all know, the branding is one of, in simple words we can understand that branding is also referred as a label of the company. They must need a proper label for sustaining its economic, because now the worlds are competing with each other, the companies also competing with each other. So focusing on brand will lead the customer to reach, will also lead to better market image. Okay, so that was why imperative the international hospitality brand focus on branding. So now I'm talking about some informations also. I feel that the theories and all the presentation here help the in explaining the concept of the branding, and also the point out the necessity of the branding also. The purpose of branding is understood here, and also aim to motivate behind. This is known as branding. So you must keep in your mind what was branding, or what are the elements, why branding is essential for the sustaining the firms, or how it's been activating, or what's the mechanism happening in the branding. You must keep in your mind. And as you told that the branding, the main purpose is understood the aims and the motive behind it. So and it also can identify people about their different aspect or different viewpoint, what their view or what their thinking regarding the one specific brand. So you all can understand. I don't need, it's not necessary to put some examples, because we are living in the world and we are using the different brands of items. Everyone are not like the same brand. It's totally depending upon their view or taste. So the branding is it can also be known as the analysis, and it lead to success factor for the international hospitality brand. So I think the video length is we must need to include the video in between 20 to 25 minutes. So that's why I'm just bringing this matter very slowly. So on previously I just talked you regarding one chart has been submitted in the PowerPoint presentation regarding the buying behavior theory, and that one was also an essential, or in simple words we must need to understand that it's also important for analyzing how to present the PowerPoint. Okay, so in that chart I just put an cycle, okay, like the round. So here I am mentioning about first one is problem recognition. I already discussed this matter with you. What about the problem recognition? And the second one is information search. You must need to search about the information. Okay, so that's also you can improve your knowledge or improve the ideas about the hospitality. So you must be very eager to know what about the upcoming situation, or what are the new coming situations. So the first one is problem recognition, and the second one is information search, third one is evaluation. Okay, third one is evaluation. You must be very careful regarding this one also, evaluation. And the fourth one is purchase. It's very simple task for the consumers for purchase, regarding the budget, regarding their taste, regarding their quality, quantity, and their view. Okay, so then after that, after purchase, the post purchase evaluation was the another criteria I just mentioned in the PPT. So that one was also the very essential one, because the people who have the preferences for the luxury hotels or the goods or fine dining, and also including the entertaining activities, will exert the special influence of the hotel and restaurants, and will further the basis of branding. Because in simple word we must need to know that the branding is the center point of the marketing sectors, or whatever it may be in other sector in the hospitality. But you must know, you can't avoid this branding in this hospitality industry. Okay, because it's an important part. And after the post purchase evaluation, we are again continuing the cycle, because these are the 5 phases happening in the branding theory or hospitality sectors. So you cannot avoid each and every one. Okay, so but include by concluding this all thing, I can simply tell you that you must be very careful why you recognizing any problem, or you must be recognizing what's situation happening in the nowadays. Because the in hospitality also, or in the any social life or any other sectors, the new trends are coming. So you must be very updated about the situation, or why you must be very updated regarding what's the people taste regarding their new brand or new viewpoint, or like that. So I'm also a little bit updated regarding the viewpoint or the taste of the people, because right now I'm living in the 20th century. Yeah, so then again I'm telling you the we must need to satisfy the people. Okay, so the satisfaction of the people makes the uh, growth of the business or the sustain, because the business is economic in the nature. Okay, so we must, or the it's not only for the hospitality but also for the other firms or running, or they are focusing the customers as their king. So you must need to satisfy the people with the relevant brand or relevant taste, or with the relevant needs, what's the customer need. So in simple words I can tell that the hospitality is the primary point of every business, because the first impression we need to make the customers regarding the better, then only they can rethink about buying or using that product again. Or I can say that they must be satisfied, then only the business or the marketing sectors can improve, or they can get more promotions in between the people in our social references also. So you must be very updated regarding that. So I think the video length is now going to 19 minutes 59, it's 20 minutes around. So by concluding all this topic, I'm just going to some references of the people or references of the great persons in these hospitality sectors. Okay, so I'm briefly discussing about this whole thing. So first of all, I'm talking about Al Banna. He is in 2017 the service quality in the hospitality industry available. Okay, so he's also one of the essential or the important person in the hospitality sectors. And in 2016, developing a new hospitality industry organization cultural scale by Barwick. Okay, Barwick. So back in 2016, he concept the new organization culture scale for the people. That's also an important one. Then there are some theories or non-ideological theories or non-ideal theories you must keep in your mind while you are handling with the branding also. So I'm not just going to elaborate this topic. I'm just going to stop this topic here. So I thought you all must understand what I talk in this little bit of time, around 22 minutes, right? So I'm very happy and I'm very pleasureful for getting such a kind of wonderful topic. I'm just thankful to my university and also thankful to my course administrator also. So I'm again repeating, stay safe and hope you enjoy the topic also, and bye bye.